absolutely beautiful. Spending time with Raya today. It's a little bit before supper. Hi. So we're doing play. And I'm teaching her her name. Raya. So I say her name. She reacts to it. And I give her a treat. And this is just getting her positive. It's really blowy. This is just getting her positive feelings for her name. No. Before I give her supper, which is going to fill her little belly, and she's not going to really care much about the treats. Also getting to play before her belly's full, because you don't want to do rough play with a dog when they have a full belly, because you have a chance of turning their stomach if you do, which you don't want to do. Now, give me my clicker. Give me my clicker. She is a little bit rambunctious. Hey. Come on, let go. I'm going to pause a second. Okay. She's a little bit more rambunctious. Not quite as easy to train as my last puppy, which is probably a good thing, because then I can give out advice on training a little bit better if I have a puppy that was a little bit more difficult when it comes to training. She's very sweet and very smart, though. And once she gets her name set and understands what her name is, I'm going to start teaching her look at me. And you can teach that one rather fast. And that is just to get her attention completely drawn out of whatever's distracting that she's on, and go have her straight looking at you. So you can then get her to, no. Then you can get her to stop whatever negative things she may do in the future by doing the look at me command. This will stop sometimes running off, barking, any number of problems that you could have with your dog. Hi. Because they will stop whatever they're doing and fix it straight attention to you. I got my clicker. So you click it before you give the treat. So the click has a good response as he hears the click, and he gets positive feelings from it. You can also use just sounds. Last time I used sounds, but this time I decided to go for a clicker. Nat. See where he's playful right now. So he goes through bursts of play and bursts of complete another sleep. Yeah. So I tried to do a video of me teaching her to look at me, but teaching her name, but me trying to set it up. It was just I have to do it later on with Mom or Autumn, so they can hold the camera while I'm doing it, so it can be videoed better. Then, whoa, careful. Anyways, this is a play area. She's got her food and water. Food empty right now because I only feed 2 meals a day, and this is training time just before supper, so her tummy can be a little bit empty. And then I'll feed supper in a little bit. And then there's one of the cat play things that she enjoys, tunneling through. And then there's her little bed. I had to put a basket because he kept flattening the top down. This is her car seat. This is so she gets comfortable and happy in the car seat. I have it opened here and it closes up this way, so she gets more comfortable in the car seat. So if I need to put her in there to travel, she will be happy and comfortable. It's also when I go out to a place that you can go with a dog, like an outside restaurant, where they let you bring a dog with you. She sits in the restaurant, and outside the restaurant, the outdoor restaurant, obviously not inside the restaurant. And she can, she can stay with me in a nice calm area where she's not going to be disrupted by other people's dogs that might not be as well trained as she is. And then this is her kennel, which I can do kennel training with. I haven't started kennel training in particular yet, but I have had her in there with toys and treats, but I have not yet closed the door or tried to get her to be calm in there. Yeah. She generally just plays in there, cuddles toys in there, chews toys in there. She's doing pretty good. Doesn't have any negative feelings for it. She really likes to chew. So, it's very important to kennel train any of the animals, dogs in particular, but I even kennel train my cats, because it's good for any animal that if you have to get them out of the way and put them in somewhere they can consider a safe and calm environment where they can relax and they can get their favorite toys and treats, then that is a good thing for your animals. Then there's her drawer with some of the toys in it. That's got her piddle pads in it, and then that's got some dog product release poo-poo bags. Always pick your puppy's poop up. Whether you put them in poo-poo bags or use a poo-poo scoop in the garbage, I really just prefer poo-poo bags. I get biodegradable poo-poo bags, and they don't cost a lot of money. And you can just scoop it right up and then throw it away instead of having a big stinky garbage of poopies or throwing them in your wood line or whatever. And of course, never use dog poop as fertilizer. It's not the kind that's supposed to be fertilizer, so you never want to use that. And then I have a trunk here, and I have her dog food in her travel bag in there. So the travel bag has bowls and food, and cases for food, and cases for bowls, and all that kind of fun stuff. And then she's got her mat here on the floor, so it's soft and comfortable. And while she's potty training, it's a place that's not going to be a pedal on the floor if she does miss the pedal pad. And then she's being potty trained outside, but she's also being potty trained to potty in a pedal area because she's a small dog and it's getting cold at night. So I don't want her to get cold, and it's nice to have her. It's nice to have dogs trained both ways. To use a doggy, this is a cat litter box. I'm actually buying a doggy litter box though because this is too small. And it's supposed to be large, but it's definitely not large. Yeah. And then the harness, right now, always get Boston Terriers cloth harnesses, because they need to be something that won't harm them. Hey, don't eat the harness or put stress on their body. Never walk a Boston Terrier. A moment. Okay. Never walk a Boston Terrier on a slip lead or with the leash on the collar, because they have harder time breathing, and if you pull at their neck, you can cause a lot of issues with them, and they can be pullers. So you want a good harness for your puppy and an excellent harness for your dog. So you get one of those really good high-powered harnesses for when it's a dog, and make sure when your puppy is a dog and you get a harness, it's one of a handle, so you can grab a handle. Those are always the best ones because they are small dogs, but they are really powerful when it comes to pulling, and you don't want to harm them, and you want to be able to control them. We'll do more leash training and fun stuff with her later. It's actually not that hard to train dogs, and it's also very important to do for their stability and your stability. See, this is what we're doing for the kennel right now. Just having it open in a nice, comfortable, safe place. The Boston Terriers really like to have the kind of tunnel nest areas, so that's why her bed is covered like that, and her harness is covered like that. No, you know you're not allowed in the puppy area. No. And don't go near the gopher side. Ow! Don't bite me, you little crazy creature. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, this is a little just Boston Terrier talk, and I'm going to do more videos. I'm going to try to do some training videos with her. She's a little bit more difficult, as I said, in my last puppy, but she's also very sweet, so it'll be a good dog training video experience. Ow. Alright.